Mid-March and the traditional opening round of the Mintex Old Stager Asphalt Historic Rally Championship, which incorporates the Mini Sport Mini Cup and Mini Sport Junior Mini Cup. The stunning setting of 17th century Weston Park in Shropshire would host the Paintworks AGBO Stages rally. Owen Motor Club's two-wheel drive rally boasted a full 75-car entry with 19 registered crews, including 15 minis, ready to battle it out over the 10 stages on offer over the 30 stage miles. 8:15, the action started on a dry but overcast day. Reigning champions Clive King and Anton Bird were first off, and with it being their home event, decided to play their joker card, which would allow them to score double points. Jim Brindle was next on the road, hoping to make an impression in the same class as Clive King, but King stopped the clocks on SS1, a full 11 seconds ahead of any of his other rivals. Andrew O'Hanlon produced some bedding-in smoke after replacing the engine and gearbox during the winter months. He was third in the provisional standings, knowing that he could improve during the day, but the vital 13 seconds he lost on the first stage, would it be too much to claw back? Peter Ellaby started rallying a Mark I Mini Cooper S in 1972 on road rallies, competing on many motoring news events, with his best result being 6th overall in the 1975 Stocktonian Rally. It was not until 2015 that Peter made a return to stage rallying after building a replica of his Cooper S, and in 2016 he did the full Old Stager Championship. He's hoping to go one stage further in 2017, and he's hoping to do it with his new co-driver, Ben Anderson. Rodri Roberts and Alan Hayward are looking forward to another good year. The plan was to start cautiously, but the red mist descended. Not paying attention to the navigator, he went right instead of left at a hairpin, losing a decent 5 seconds. But as the morning progressed, the duo from North Wales settled down. They started finding their rhythm. Steve Powell brought his Category 2 Hillman Avenger for its first outing of the year. Steve is an experienced competitor, especially on tarmac, and has campaigned an MG Midget before. The only problem that Steve reported to us was a spin when he came out of the water splash on one of the stages. The TR4 of Nigel Alcott, Chloe Jones, only knew that they were competing a few days before after being on the reserve list. Again, another car running with some new bits, and it took a few stages to get into the groove. It was Phil Senior's first event since the Carfax Stages last year. The first stage he admitted to starting steady. Second was a lot better before he was hampered by gear selection issues. To round off a fraught day, the car then developed a misfire, and on stage 6 the steering column became disconnected. Stage 2 saw the first retirement of the day, with Barry Stenhouse, Steve Coles encountering engine problems, and despite getting a tow on the road section after the car stopped, they decided not to take any further part. Ian Clare was spotted stopped just after the water splash with terminal gearbox problems, and so unfortunately all that could be done was to load the car on the trailer. Peter Ellaby knew that he had to go a little faster if he was to catch Clive King, but his cause wasn't helped with little moments like this. where he did well to catch a mighty tank slapper after getting out of phase going over a bump. Over the next few stages, King would extend his lead out to 20 seconds, with his rivals continuing to get used to the conditions, but most were struggling and all reported taking to the grass at some point or another. Jeff Taylor and Stephen Greenhill were another crew to have a spin on the slippery exit of the Ford. They were leading the non-minis in their Sunbeam M Sport, and they were playing themselves in gently during the morning, eventually finishing first non-mini home and second in Category 1. Category 1 leader at lunch, Peter Ellaby, was leading Shane Gamble and Bob Ward by 20 seconds. Shane admitting to have been cautious on the opening stages as he got used to his newly built car. Gareth Frank, Sam Spencer made their debut in the championship with the Vauxhall Forenza. Other than a few concerns about the head gasket, they managed to bring their car home 7th in Category 2.
The head gasket might be going.
Really?
Pressurising the cooling system.
Right.
Got a head gasket problem we heard earlier. Keeping it together?
Yeah, it's we're keeping it in there. We're keeping the head gasket problems secret from Sam, so he doesn't know yet. But we'll tell him later. Actually, he's seen us looking out the radiator all day and wondered what we were doing. But yeah, it's starting to put oil into the coolant now, and it's finding its way out everywhere. It's coolant, so just keeping it going and just enjoying it. Good stages.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, got a bit of issue with the clutch. We're just going to try and readjust it, but otherwise all right. Just got to try harder.
It's been going okay so far.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, very much so.
It's good.
Just getting used to a new diff, which has told me about the place for all morning, but no, I'm getting the hang of it, I think.
It's good. Water splash proving any problems for you?
Not at all, actually. We were all getting a bit worried about it in case it was really deep like it used to be, but no, it's just a splash and away you go.
So whereabouts are you today then?
I think we're currently line 3rd mini at the minute, so we'll see what happens at the end.
Game's on?
We've all got to get to the end first.
Alright, that's the main thing. See you around.
See you later.
Switch off a bit, Stu.
Put him direct to the Weber and
Just switch a pump on, Stu. Bone dry here.
Okay, so I'm here with Stuart and Catherine, and just before they've done this stage, there was a bit of problems here, rushing about. What happened?
basically in stage 5, about halfway through on the back straight out there, the car cut out and we pulled to a stop. We've lost about 2.5 minutes on that stage. Managed to get the car going and get it out, but then it died on the road section around the back here, so we actually managed to get it back into service, and it transpires it's a fuel pump or fuel regulator problem, so we've bypassed all of that, gone to the second spare pump now, and it seems to have gone back to normal on that stage, so, and we just managed to get back in, so still in it,
yeah,
but a bit of time down.
We're about three minutes late on our starting time, so we just about managed to,
yeah, so,
to get there on time.
Still did the stage, so still in it, so yeah. We'll get our keep on going today and see get some good miles to come.
Category 1 leader at lunch, Peter Ellaby, was leading Shane Gamble and Bob Ward by 20 seconds. Shane admitting to have been cautious on the opening stages as he got used to his newly built car. Andy Walkinshaw, Brian Hodgson in their Mini and competing in their first event were well placed in 4th, and Nigel Alcott, Chloe Jones in their Triumph TR4 5th. Chloe's first time navigating on a stage rally, being more accustomed to driving in cross-country events. Many crews admitted to taking to the grass in the morning, suggesting early season rustiness. After the lunch break, there were a further 4 stages and plenty of opportunities to make mistakes that could quickly change the order as the gaps between crews were beginning to close. Clive King maintained his lead in Category 2 to the end of the event, with second going to Trevor Hancock. Andrew O'Hanlon and Rodri Roberts both had uneventful days, whilst there was a last-minute disappointment for Stuart Hart, who stopped in the last stage with fuel pump-related problems. Well, the battle in Category 1 continued to rage between Peter Ellaby, who was trading identical times with Jeff Taylor on stages 7, 8 and 10, with Peter eventually taking the category win by 31 seconds from Jeff. Nigel Hart led the Mini Open class all day, with Richard Ford, Neil McDonald bringing their Mini home second and Martin Melling, Carmel Venables third. Well, having played his joker, Clive King and Anton Bird are now leading both the overall championship and the Mini Sport Mini Cup. For the next round, we move to Wales for the BG Land Rovers Dixie's Challenge on the 30th of April.
So we've got Clive King here, who's just won the first round.
First round, it's the way we wanted to start it. You never know how the car's going to behave on the first event. You know, it's been 6 months since we did the last round, and you just don't know how everybody else's cars are going to be. So we took a gamble this morning, and we played our joker card, which gives us extra points on there. And luckily, we've come away as top mini. So got to be fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been a cracking event. And the weather's been good. It's forecast rain and everything, didn't it? It's been all right.
Oh, it's a little drizzly here and
there. Well, I know that. It wasn't in the car. It was okay.
Oh, we're out there then. So were you thinking about the likes of Peter behind you? We were.
I mean, it's been very, very close all day, you know. If someone set the time, someone's only been like a second or 2 seconds behind it. So it's been as close as that. It hasn't been sort of easy at all day, but we've persevered, we've tried. I've thrashed this little car to within an inch of its life today, so it's going to have some love and attention applied to it when I get it back home, because it's served me all right today, to be honest with you.
So we have Nigel and Lyndon here, who's just won category 4. How do you feel, boys?
Very happy, very happy. We done 4 events last year and we finished 1. So first event out this year, finishing, that's the main thing to finish, and then winning the category even better. So really pleased.
Promising start then?
Yes, hopefully, yes. So no, very happy.
So where to from here then?
Eppant is the next one, end of April, so next round. A few more modifications to do on the car, and yeah, make it go faster.
Better.
Still not fast enough at the moment, so needs
Not
more.
fast enough, but you still won the category.
Yeah, we need a little bit more suspension modifications, just getting it right, and then hopefully it'll be matching Clive's, perhaps. Challenging, yes.
Okay, so we have Peter and Ben here, the co-driver. You've just won category 1, have you? You're looking a bit wet.
Well, that's his fault, and like I say, it's the first time in the car together, so we're really pleased the way we've gelled. So credit to this young man, kept us on the right road, and we've done really well today. Yep. You want to say, Ben?
Sorry? No, just thank you to Peter, he's done well all day. So yeah, well, hopefully first of few to come.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we improved as the day went on. We had a few little niggles, but yeah, cracking rally, good result at the end of the day. We're really pleased.
Say a few little niggles. What were those little niggles?
Clutch adjustment. We had the gears jammed, well, not on the stage actually. Luckily, it happened in service. We had something fall in behind the gear linkers and jam the gears, but it happened in service, so it was a quick fix in service. That could have put us out the rally, but it didn't. So it's the luck of the game.
You're here now. You've won.
We're here now. That's the end of the day. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Celebrations.
Yeah.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
And,